Hello and welcome to part 7 of my Mass Effect playthrough. The last part didn't quite go to plan as I would have liked. As you can see, my crew are in pretty bad shape. I'm going to use a Medi-Jar. I want them to be fighting fit because in the last part, well, I'll speak after this. No, I won't. I'll carry on. I had a feeling there was going to be a cutscene then for some reason. Yeah, we came across a Geth. I can't remember what it was. Big Geth thing. We'd been blowing the crap out of them in the Mako, but when we were on foot, it really put up a fight with some other tough Geth enemies there. I'm going to use throw. And that worked, and we've also got a Medi-Gel for our troubles, so there's another Geth up ahead. Wow. Wow. Took them out. So our Medi-Gel is back up to speed, which is great news because I was getting a bit concerned. And this is basically like an evacuation, an excavation site. And we are looking for Liara, who should be not too far away, I would hope. It's been a tough old mission, this. It
looks like this cavern formed around the ruin, after it was built.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Tally. Just going to stand here and point my gun at Tally for no apparent reason. And then Garrus. Slow. Slow. It's funny how I go all blurry when I'm turning. Oh, hello, medical kit. And another Medi-Gel that I don't think we needed. Oh, hello. Whoa, Garrus has been majorly took out.
All targets down.
So Garrus will be back. That's a shame I picked up that Medi-Gel from there, isn't it? I didn't think. Well, we better get Garrus back up to speed, and myself, you know, I don't want to take any chances. So we've got another lift, or elevator. I'll put my gun away this time. I'm just sort of stood looking at them really awkwardly. Oh no. Not taking any chances. Oh, there's a way down here somewhere. Don't know how I'm going to get back out though if the lift broke.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Liara to Sony, I presume?
Thank the goddess. I did not think anyone would come looking for me. Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Right, so there's a Krogan around somewhere, though they're quite dangerous. They soak up a hell of a lot of damage, and they also rage as well, if memory serves me right. And we're under attack. And I can't even see where they are. Blow that up. Felt like that should have helped. Don't think it did though. Right, we got this guy here who's going to get the throw used on him. And I'm going to use warp on him because I don't want to get hit by one of his rockets. They are quite deadly. So we've took a few of them out. So I hang on. Got more bad guys up ahead. Nice. Worked well. We haven't got a code to enter, so I don't think it's worth activating that yet. Although I think I might have to progress the mission. Yeah, you will follow Tally. So we'll go and investigate this. I don't know if it's got a, there's a big exclamation mark, so I don't know what it is. Okay, I don't know what the code is. I probably could just work it out on trial and error. In fact, I've got a horrible feeling that's what I may have to do. But anyway, I've got a weapon locker here. Banshee 2, I think I've already got all those. A new pistol though, which I think is reasonably good. Another storage locker. And I've definitely got those already. You do get lots of multiples of items, so that's why I keep turning a lot of things into Omnigel. I will try and do it when I'm not recording, if at all possible, but sometimes you just got to do it right. I've got a feeling I'm just going to have to go for trial and error. I can't see anywhere I can find out the code. All I know is that it's not Y first, so it's not B first. So it's A something. Right, we've got to AX. AXB. Y. That was really loud in my ears. So that's basically drilled a hole in the wall. And here we go. Open. Oh, I thought that was moving down, not me, not us moving up. And
just lead the way.
I don't want to talk to Garrus. Ah.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Wait, Commander. Can we trust her? Her mother's working with Saren.
I am not my mother. I don't know why Benezia joined Saren. I don't want anything to do with that Turian bastard.
If she was with Saren, the Geth wouldn't be trying to kill her.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Saren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister!
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Well, at least we've got a nice big lift to get us out of here. Uh-oh.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
Ah, fucking kill this bastard.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
Right, you can have a warp. And then overload. You can have that. Uh-oh. Barrier. Seems a good idea. Ah, he's still chasing me. Leave me alone, you fuck. Get up. Help! Why won't you work? Oh my god! You stupid piece of shite. Right, well, Garrus is constantly taking a battering. There is one more left, isn't there? So he's poisoned. I like the chemical rounds.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
What cycle? What are you talking about?
The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate, or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
Go see the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Don't tell me how to do my job.
You are free to act as you see fit, Commander. Our role is to offer guidance and advice.
It's up to you if you're smart enough to listen.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
So there we go. Liara has been saved. She's joined the Normandy, and we're all gonna go and kick some ass. So yeah, you can pretty well much tell the council to piss off if you really want to, and I kind of do like that about the game. I chose to humour them, and you know, talk to them and be reasonable. You know, diplomacy does work. So there's. I'm not going to talk to Caden. He annoyed me before. So I'm going to go and talk to some of the crew, see what else I can find out about what is going on. I think this is a very important part of Mass Effect, and that's the only way you find out more about the story. And I was actually talking to somebody today about Mass Effect. And it just blew my mind actually how complex the story is, because I was trying to sort of explain the story, and the more I was talking, the more stuff I was leaving out, and then I was, you know, just blown away by how deep the game goes. So let's see what Garrus has got to say anyway.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it, too. He was C-Sec, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a C-Sec man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
Not all Spectres are like Saren, you know.
Of course not. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
So you can see the dialogue changes, and you get a little bit more insight, and this is how you find out about these characters. And these characters have got pretty deep backstories, and you know, it occurred to me that no game has truly done what Mass Effect has done before or since. I mean, a lot of people rubbish it as just a generic third-person shooter. Those people just do not understand the game. I think there's a lot more to it than that. And, you know, building up a rapport with your crew is just one of the many other facets of the game. So, Ashley, I might try a bit of flirting with Ashley if the opportunity arises.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was hoping to get a minute of your time. Off the record.
I keep an open-door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
You don't trust the Alliance's allies?
I'm not sure I'd call the Council races allies. We, humanity, I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies. As noble as the Council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
I don't see that as inevitable.
Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really. Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
These seem like deeply held beliefs, Williams. What made you think this way?
My family's defended the Alliance since it was founded. My father, grandfather, great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service. I guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
All right, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I don't think kissing Turians will be necessary.
You never know, Commander.
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
It's just the way that she said that Shepard says goodbye to her. She's like, dismissed. As if I don't know, it sounded a bit kinky to me. Maybe it's just my perverted mind. Anyway, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good? He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. Couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
So yeah, you can see that things start to match up. Like, you know, there was no way you would know that Rex had actually met Saren, and it gives more character to Rex and also to Saren as well. So we'll just quickly talk to Tally.
Hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
You'll get used to it.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Right then, well, I'm going to call an end to this part of the Mass Effect playthrough. Time is getting away from us as usual. I don't like to make these episodes much longer than half an hour. That's the sort of length I am trying to stick to. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I'm enjoying coming back and playing this game. But for now, I will see you later. Goodbye.